Hi, this video is going to show you how to use the Stamp-a-ma-jig tool. The Stamp-a-ma-jig is a stamp positioner which helps you align your stamp images on the paper. This is really useful when you're doing two-step stamping, which I have an example here. It's a two-step heart. It has a plastic handle which is felt on the other side so that it grips this work surface and doesn't slide, and a plastic piece which is used for your positioning. So how this works is you put your handle on place on your mat surface, and you take your plastic guide and you push it flush with the corner. And then you take your stamp that you want to use. I'm going to be using this Memento Black so that you can see it better. Do not use any stays-on inks on your positioning guide because it will stain and you will not be able to get it off easily. So you put your guide in the corner, and I'm holding it so it doesn't move, and you take your stamp straight down and straight up. Now I'm going to turn it so that I can get the second stamp image and do the same thing again. Okay, quickly clean my stamps off because I'm not going to be stamping in black. Make sure it's clean. Okay, now finish with the black and bring in my paper. So I don't need to worry about where I'm going to place the first one, so I could just stamp that down. But because it's such a solid stamp, it's a good chance that it will not stamp as hard as I need it to be, and there will be some dry areas. So the Stamp-a-ma-jig will help you in case that happens to you. See if I can illustrate it. See, there's a little piece here that didn't quite come through, so that you could re-stamp as you need to. So I'm going to use it. So you press down really hard so that the paper doesn't move, and the Stamp-a-ma-jig handle is holding the paper below. And straight down and straight up. And I got a good impression the first time. Yay! I'll move that to the side. And now I'm bringing in my impression of the top stamp, and I'm lining it up where I need it to be. Hope you can see it. And then once I am satisfied, I bring in, I'm holding really hard so that the paper and the guide do not move, and I'm bringing in the handle flush, and now I'm pressing really hard to hold the paper in place. I should open that first. And now straight down and straight up. And there you have it. The Stamp-a-ma-jig works just like the Misty, and it's not very expensive. I think I spent $7, $8 for that. And this cleans up very easily, unless you use stays on, of course. So this can be used again and again. Now the Stamp-a-ma-jig will also work with clear stamps, and let me show you that. I have this stamp already mounted on my acrylic block. The only thing to remember is you have to leave your stamp on the block for it to work. If you take the stamp off the block, you'll have to go through the steps all over again. So the first step, as with the wooden block, is to get an impression onto my guide sheet. So I'm holding it in place, and straight down and straight up. Now I'm going to put this right beside the heart that I have here. So I move it to about where I want it to be. And if you needed to, you could take some reusable tape and put a little bit on the back side of your cardstock and adhere it to your work surface. But I'm going to just hope that it doesn't move, so I won't do that step. So I think that's a good spot. Now this is going to be tricky because the stamp positioner is not actually touching the paper. So I think, despite what I just said, I am going to put a little bit of glue on it. Pay no attention to those hearts. So I'm touching it to make it not so sticky, because I don't have reusable tape. Very close. Push it down. Now, through those steps again. Alright, that's good. Bring in the handle and I'll get it together. Ink that up good. My pad's a little dry, but I hope it impresses good. And straight down and straight up. There. And that's how it works. That's the Stamp-a-ma-jig. I hope this video helped you, and if you don't have a MISTI, by all means get one of these. It really helps a lot in your stamping. Thanks for watching.